Hi everybody, just giving you guys a tutorial to finish up on the window motor replacement on a G-body for Chevrolet. This is an 80s G-body, Monte Carlo to be exact, 87. We went ahead and cut some holes for the top bolt, side bolt, and bottom bolt. Now I've already replaced the motor on this thing, but what I did run across is I bought an aftermarket window motor from Dorman, which is a good product next to the factory AC Delco. But when you go into there, they give you a bag of parts, some screws and some bolts. I have the other bag here that is already separated, but one thing I wanted to show you is on the motor that they give you and the plate, it comes separate, right? It's separate from the motor, so you attach it like so in the middle. But the thing is, when you go to put the small screws to attach the plate to the motor, let me just show you. Let me put the phone down really quick. Just real fast. Alright, so now that I put the screw in, it has a small screw and a bolt and a little lock nut washer. You'll see that the screw doesn't hold the plate in. It does not hold the plate in. See how that goes through? So in order for you to make this work, what I did to the original motor was, when I removed the motor, I had to grind off the rivets on each top corner, left and right. Here, bottom ones on the side, and then the two upper ones there on each side. So by grinding those down, I was able to remove the original plate off of the motor. Now this aftermarket motor, where the bolts go through here, and then on the top here, these aren't tapped, threaded tapped, in order for the screws or in order for the bolts to go in. So I made my life a little bit easier, and I just went ahead and grinded those tabs off, those rivets off for the original motor, and then I transferred this original plate back to the new motor. And then on these holes, on the side plates, on the top, bottom, here and then here on the top, I just put rivets in, 3/16 rivets, metal rivets with a rivet gun. And then I was able to put back the motor inside here in the door panel and use the original bolts that GM gives you and the original plate also. So it made everything go back original. A little bit more prep time in order to get this done, but in the long term, if you ever have to remove this thing again, it'll be a lot easier, and you already know what to do. So I just wanted to get you a note with that, and that way you guys are all aware. Now these bolts too are 13mm bolts. They don't mention that in the tutorials either on some of them, but 13mm bolts. You have your small wiring harness that goes on the bottom of the motor. When you do this replacement, you want to have the window all the way up, and then when you do have it all the way up, you want to have like some vice grips here to hold up the window regulator. That's the crossbars that are inside the door panel. And once you do that, that'll sustain the window from not dropping down, and then you'll be able to put the motor back in place without any other worries. So just wanted to let you guys know something a little extra. Thanks. All right, peace.